Hello and welcome to the Brain Drain. This is the Asylum. Hey Chip, great to see you here already. Very nice to see you again, my friend. It's good to have time. Yeah, good night for the Brain Drain. So, hey Casey, awesome, great to see you as always. Yeah, it's definitely time to drain the brain for sure. It's too full and it needs some release. So we're gonna start really we're gonna start early, so we get to more customs because everyone loves customs. And I thought I'd start while I was cleaning up my tabs today by showing off again Furby's word sorter. So this isn't a game yet. Furby's thinking about turning it into a game, but Furby, if you don't know, is the creator of the Squirtle, and he's created this little app that allows us to move words in order of popularity, how much we've heard of them. So I've heard of the words prong, trays, and piers. Well, piers is probably better than trays, but I've never heard of slipe, umbost, hyphy, or bloke, or any of these. So I don't think those are words. Those are definitely words, and so I'm going to submit those. And Furby is taking that information and is slowly using some algorithm to, hey Vegeta, welcome. Glad you can make it back to the brain drain. So Furby is using this information to try to give us better dictionaries for word games. So I'm going to do it again because we know there's sugar. Corny Swiss and sugar are all good. Moxus isn't. Doffs. Yeah, I can believe in Doff. To take off one's clothing. Scent. I don't know if I can put an S on scent. I do definitely know vegan. I'm gonna give this one both offensive and proper name because that's offensive and proper name. So that's a great tag to have. Um, and people can be mic'd easily. We'll move Doffs down here to the bottom because that's the least, and then we'll submit it. And this will help Furby give us a better dictionary in the future. So the link, if you're curious to spend a little time helping, why is it asking me to sign into chat? Why am I not automatically signed into chat? Okay, there I am, signed into chat. Ding. There, you can do the word sorter. Now can I say something over? Why won't it let me sign? Oh, this is crazy. Oh well, I'll leave chat open over here in another window. That's dumb. For some reason, Streamlabs is not showing me all chat, or is not letting me chat. That's stupid. I don't know why that is. Okay, but anyway, it's a cool little fun thing to do. So let's continue our little warm up by doing the instant Wordle for the day, and then we'll probably do a couple uh, other instant Wordles from the infinites. But today's instant Wordle is Blunt and Savoy. So the way the instant Wordle works is we are always given a pair of words where there is exactly one yellow clue in each word, and there is exactly one possible word as an answer. So our word here is giver. Oh, it's got a U in it. It needs a U in it. Uh, needs a U. Review? It's review. Our word is review. Uh oh. Uh oh, danger, Will Robinson. Okay, we just found a bug. Oh, U is in the wrong spot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vegeta. I didn't see that. I haven't woken up. Yeah. No, the U is. Oh, the B is in the wrong spot. Yeah. I haven't woken up. Thank you. Right. Thank you, Vegeta. What would we do without you? I'd have made a fool of myself, and Ranks would have laughed at me. All right, so we're gonna do some instant ones to actually wake my brain up, so I don't do silly things like that. G and D, G and D. Can't be giddy because the D is in the wrong spot. Is it fudgy? Is that a word? No, the D would be in the wrong place. Um, can't be midge because there's no E. Let's see. If you got it, let me hear it. Digit? No, G's in the wrong place. Uh, Guild is indeed it. Good one. Guild is indeed it. Good one. There was no N for dingy, unfortunately. And hello, Loretta. Welcome again to the Brain Drain. I'm so glad you can join me again. This is awesome that I have so many regulars to come hang out and do the Brain Drain. So let's do one more instant Wordle, and then we'll move on to the more fun stuff. So we got this one last instant Wordle, and the only vowels available are U and I. Fluid indeed. Fluid indeed. Very nice. Very nice. Good job, Loretta. Awesome. So let's move on to let's just start playing the fun stuff. Now that we've warmed up a little bit with some instant Wordle and some, we're gonna hit one of our favorites, Wordle Peaks. Now the way to Wordle Peaks is, well, I know everyone I know who is here. I know knows how to do the Wordle Peaks, but I'm gonna explain it anyway for people watching later or who may be here that we don't know. The way the Wordle Peaks it works is, well, first green is green. So we're trying to make the word green. We're trying to get a 5-letter word and make the clues green. But we don't get yellow and gray clues. Instead of yellow and gray clues, we get orange up arrows and blue down arrows. Now, what orange up arrows say is that the letter we've chosen is too high up in the alphabet, too close to the letter A, it's too hot. What a blue down arrow says is it's too cold, too close to the letter Z, and so we need to go up in the alphabet. So what we do is we make guesses trying to find words that try to chop the remaining letters in half each time if we can, until we corner the word through binomial search. And so that's what we're going to do. But we do have a rule that we have to start with one of our worst starting words ever, wave. We're going to learn nothing, but our rule is we always start with yesterday's word. So we start with wave. Oh my god, I'm surprised that the W, A, and V clues look like that. Um, in fact, and the I and the E look exactly the same too. So that was a that was an completely empty guess, but we were forced to make it. All right, so halfway in here is about an L, and then let's go with an O. Let's go with about an R, and then now we got to try to make a word. Um, Lols. Okay. So we hit an O. That's good. We've cut down our things pretty well. Um, I think a T still looks good here to cut things. T or an R, one of the two. S T or R. Which one do we want to choose? Let's choose a T. Well, actually, no. If we choose a T, that leaves just U and V. Let's choose the R. O. T O R. Rotor? Oh, rotor's not. Oh, it's still got to go further down. Oh, wow. Um, I want to end in T. How am I going to do that? What are we going to end in? No, it could end in Y. It could be Poppy. But Poppy doesn't tell us much as a guess if it's wrong. Could be, can't be worry. Sorry. Sorry tells us a good bit. Alright, it did end in Y like I thought. That's pretty nice. Is it Poppy? It's Poppy or Mommy, right? So which are we going with, Poppy or Mommy? Which is a better Wordle guess? Or a Peaks guess? I think the P is a better Peaks guess because it hits the middle. P hits the middle of all those, so I'm going with Poppy. Oh, it's not Poppy or Mom or Mommy. It's R-O. Roomy. It's roomy. Excellent. Poppy was a good guess because it narrowed us down pretty well. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that was fun. As always, I love the peaks. Thank you as always. Now, we're going to my second favorite game of all. Thank you. I thought I did a really good job of narrowing it down, too. I thought I made some really, really solid choices. Now, we're going to play the Wordle. The Wordle is Wordle, but one of the tiles is a werewolf, which means it has the ability, but importantly not the requisite, just the ability to lie to us. As we saw in yesterday's game, tile 3 was the werewolf, as it highlighted in red. And that means he could lie to us until we found him. We found him on guess 4, so he could no longer lie to us and had to tell us the truth. But we could see that these could have been lies. We see he was actually telling the truth when he said there was no R in there. And he was telling the truth when he said there was no I in there, but he was lying when he said there was an N there. So the way the game works is we make a guess. Then based on the guess we see, we make another guess of who we think. Hey Brawler, great to see you again. Awesome to have you here. You're here just in time for the Wordle. So we make a guess of who the werewolf is. Which tile is the werewolf? We then make another Wordle guess, another word guess. And after we make that word guess, it will be revealed to us whether the tile we picked was a werewolf or a person. Yesterday, the first one we picked was a person. And so we found out that O for sure was telling the truth. Then we guessed this for reasons, which we'll get to that kind of strategy in a second. And we found out it was a person and whatnot. And then the next time we guessed this was the werewolf, and it revealed to us it was the werewolf, telling us that these could be lies, but then that this was true going forward. And furthermore, even if we hadn't guessed the word, the werewolf could no longer lie to us after that point. So that's the way the Wordle works. And we always start with yesterday's word. So we're going to start with molt. Okay. We have no information. I'm going to guess that's the werewolf just out of nowhere. And furthermore, I'm going to pick another letter, and out of the blue, I'm going to pick the O and use it in another position to try to get semi-information, not solid information, but semi-information about where the werewolf is. So I want to put O in position 3 with shore. Alright, so what we learned is that that this is not the werewolf, so the E and the T are definitely not in the word. We know the O and there is no O in the word. We still don't know whether one of these is the werewolf or not, but we know there's no O in the word. I need to know whether this S is telling the truth, so I'm going to guess that this is the werewolf. Now, I think I want to try another letter that's not an O in another position. So let's try an R somewhere else. How about... And that has an A and an I. Rainy. Yes, that doesn't test the S, but we're going on the possibility that could be lying. Oh, we've tried the R. Oh, if this is lying, then the word we try has an S in it for sure. So we probably want to make a guess that includes an S in it somewhere if we're going to test the R. I still like rainy though, because it tests a whole bunch of good letters. Problem also is that we're testing R in a position that we're already going to know whether it's werewolf or not. We need to test R in one of these two positions to further. Now, it's still not going to guarantee that it's not the werewolf. It could have told the truth twice just on chance, but we can see. So let's put a werewolf. Let's put a R here. Can we do that? We can put a CR. CRIMP. Oh, we want to add crisp. There we go. That's a good guess. That tests the R in a position in a tile that may be a werewolf, and that should give us more information on whether it's a werewolf. It tests the S. It gives us another vowel, the I. I'm going to go with this. Okay. Okay. That gave us a lot of information. So, there's definitely no R in the word. There's almost certainly an S in the word. No, there is definitely an S in the word because this is telling the truth. Now, this could still be the werewolf because the S could be in this position. The S could be in this position. So this could still be the werewolf. But since it was telling the truth about the R, it's not likely. I'm thinking this is the werewolf, and there's no I in the word. But we definitely have an I and a C, no, we definitely have an S and a C in the word, but no E. SC words that have no E. That has to be in. That has to be telling the truth because like I can only think of words like basic. So, do we want to try basic? Just try basic? We know there's no R because both this tile and this tile can't lie. Only one of those tiles could lie. And there's no M. Yeah. I'm going with basic. Oh, yeah. Good guess. Woo. I need to here. Give me a second. I need to move chat. So I'm not. Cause I'm seeing two chats at once, and it's kind of messing with me. There we go. Woo. Good guess. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now we're going to step it up a notch and do the fibble. So the fibble is like the werewolf, but a little bit harder. We don't get to guess a tile that's lying to us and find out whether they're telling the truth eventually. The way the fibble works is on each guess, one of the tiles, and it changes from guess to guess, lies to us. Always. There's always going to be one tile that lies to us, and it's our job to figure out which tile is lying to us and guess the word. Otherwise, it works like Wordle, and we're going to get, we're going to go like that. So I'm going to go. We're going to go, and we're going to start with our. I think we are given a starting word too, so we don't think we need to start with tempt. Yeah, we're starting with metal. So one of these clues is lying. Hmm. to try. So let's assume. I'm trying to assume the E is lying. Because if I don't assume the E is lying, I have to assume I want to. Yeah, I'm trying to test a word that tests the M and the D being in position. And everything I'm thinking of is I can't find a fib it for. Unless the E is in place. No. So I'm beginning to suspect that the M or the D is not in place. They're not both in place. One of the two is not in place, I think, is our lie. Because I can't think of any word that allows another lie. Uh, so let's just try that. Okay. So this matches this matches this, and this matches as a fib. Now, one of these is lying. That's interesting that one of these is lying. Let's assume that D is not. Hey Jessica, welcome. Welcome. It's good to see you. We are now we're on the fibble where one of the clues lies to us on each guess. We're taking a stab that the M is lying to us on the first guess, and it gave us a really interesting second guess, which makes me want to think this N is lying, but then I can't think of a word. Oh, this N could be lying and it could be indie. Okay. That was a very interesting guess. So, this D has become very, very, very interesting. Either this is lying, and there is a D there, and we have an I somewhere in the word, or both of these D's are lying, and we have something that's M, something N, E, with an I in it. Mince? No, it can't be mince. Because there's no N in this word. Unless, yeah, and it can't be mince because there's, if this was lying, then there would be a D in the word. So if those two are lying, we still need an N and an E. Oh, right, which means this is lying, which means we need a D. If this is lying, we need an N, which means this can't be, this is lying, so we'd need a D. Otherwise, this is lying, and this is lying. So D is in place. So we've got differing clues here in the N's and the D's. This is our key. This is our key. Either the D is lying here, and there's no N in the word, and this is lying. Or there's an N in the word, this is lying, and there's a D somewhere in the word that's not in the middle of the word. Hey Panthera, welcome, welcome, welcome. If it's this way, this is also lying. So then if there is an N in the word, it's M, it's this form, but the N can be swapped. Why did I say it couldn't be mince? Oh, because if this was lying, we need a D. If there's an N, we need a D. If there's no N, we need a D. So there's a D in this word for sure. So there's a D in this word for sure. Because if it's lying here, the D's here. If there is no, if these are lying, there's an N in the word, which means this is lying, which means there is a D in the word, but not in this position. So there's for sure a D in the word. There is for sure an E in the word. There is for sure at the end of the word. The word for sure ends in E. There is a D in the word. It's either in the middle position, it's either in the middle position, or there's also an N in the word. Is it snide? No, it's not snide, because this wouldn't be lying as well. There is this I is telling the truth, so there is an I in the word, a D in the word, and an E in the word, and it starts with M. Or or it doesn't start with M and doesn't have an N in it. That's probably more likely. That it has a D in the middle, has an I, and no N. That's more likely. Because I can't think of anything but mince, and mince doesn't fit. So... Oh, but the I is definitely not here. So the I is definitely here. What? So that's our one option. Oh, there's no N. There's no N. No N. Uh... Anybody got any ideas? I'm a little stuck on this one. So let's try the other option again. This is telling the truth, so then these are lying. Fudge. Ridge. Okay, so that's lying. That's lying. That's lying. That's beautiful. There's exactly it. Ridge is almost certainly it. Great job, Brawler. Great job, Brawler. I was almost there. I just couldn't come up with the word. Very nice. Awesome. So now we're going to do the hard modal. So the way the hard modal works is that we're going to play Wordle, but we only get counts of clues. We don't get positions. So up here we were told that there was one letter out of place. Here we were told that there is one letter in place. Oh, you left stream? How did you leave stream and miss your triumph, dude? We were all like, "Oh, you're the best, dude. You nailed it." Yeah. We were all like lauding you like crazy because you just pulled that one out, man. Great job. so so hard modal is Wordle, but we're only told position. We're not told positions, just counts. So this said we had one out of place. This said we had one in place. And this said we had none in place. This is rough, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna start with yesterday's word of crump. Oh my god, crump. What a surprise there are no words in crump. One in place and noisy. No, stairs not a great place because it doesn't test the S in place. There's no R. Which letter do I want to test in place? I need an E and A. I need to test an E and an A word. Weary. Teary. Teary's good. Alright, it's not, it doesn't end in Y. Yay. So. Oh, we knew teary was bad because the R is not in it. Oh well, we kind of blew that guess. So let's test the S in position and end in an E. We interestingly, we've hit all the vowels and we've only got two vowels possible. We either have the I in the middle and then an A and an E somewhere. Let's test the I in the middle with hopefully some good letters. We could have E twice. You're absolutely right. Yeah, we could definitely have E twice. Like or O in place. You're right. I looked over O in place. I don't know why I looked over O in place. So let's test. I don't know why I want to test I in place, but let's test I in place. But all the word. Oh, blimp. No, that good word is not good for us. Blink. No, that word is not good for us. Flick. Oh, the C is already taken. Oh man. Um, all the words, all the consonants I want to use are taken, or at least I can't think of a word that has only consonants aren't taken. Um, okay, frill. There's no R. Stink. There's no S. If there's an S, it's in position 4. Uh, wow. Um, R is not in the word because it was in crump. White or wine? Hey, Worm, welcome, welcome. Hey, Finland, how's it going, both of y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is white work? White, wine, white and wine both don't fully work because wine doesn't work because the end's not there, and white doesn't work because we need both the T and the E from Teary, so it's not going to be either of those. But I like the guess While is a much better guess because while actually matches all the clues. So we got 3 out of places with while. So, I think it's safe to say, yeah, teamwork indeed. I think it's safe to say that, well, we know the I is not in the word. Furthermore, I think it's safe to say the E is in the word. So we have an E, and we have 2 other letters from while. Which isn't one of which isn't an I. So we want to put the E here. Oh, and we do need a letter from noisy that isn't I or Y. Thank you for reminding me, Casey. That is in place. So let's try N. The E can't go there. The L can't go there. The H can't go there. The W can't go there. So that might be our blank. And then we can put an E here. Or we'll probably put the E here. So this could be the L. No, I don't like that. O. Novel doesn't work because we need 2 greens from the second row, and we don't get 3 from the 4th row. O. H. Hovel? Hovel though. Hovel though. Or bowel. Bowel. Let's check bowel. None. That matches. Oh, Worm, I think you got us. Oh, Worm, you got us. Good job. Good job, Worm. So what time is it? Alright, it is 8:48. That was a very good one, Worm. Do we want to spend 10 minutes on the Zordle, or do we want to just skip to the symbol so we can get to customs? We have a good bit of customs stacked up, so I think we'll just skip the Zordle today. You know, I think I need a little bit more practice on the Zordle before before we do it some more. What do you guys think? The Zordle is the one where we're doing 2 Wordles at the same time on the same grid. It's pretty confusing. So let's skip the Zordle for the day. Screw it. Let's get to the symbol and then customs, because that's what we're all here for, right? So the symbol. Now the symbol, for people who aren't who are unfamiliar, is like playing Wordle, but everything's out upside down. Nice. I am considering doing some of those as videos. I'm not sure which ones will take though. I feel bad. I got a 7 in the Squirtle, and I wish I'd recorded that the other day. So yeah, I wish I was. Yeah, exactly. I wish I was recording, um, but I've decided not to. I'm like, do I want to record every game I play? Nah. Yeah, you can't fit Zordle in a short. That's impossible. That's why I was kind of avoiding those, recording those. I was just recording the ones I could fit into a short. Um, so the symbol is Wordle, but going nuts, going crazy. It has two special fun rules that we have to learn and pay very special careful to attention to. The first, I have not done the Quirtle for the day yet. I don't. No, wait, I did do the Quirtle. I got a 7 on the Quirtle, I think. Um, so yeah, I got a 7 on the Quirtle. I was really pleased. um, so the way the symbol works is we are given Wordle clues, but the Wordle clues are random colors. The uh, colors correspond to normal Wordle colors. Green meaning, in place, yellow meaning out of place, and gray meaning not in the word. But we don't know which is which. Turned out yesterday that or orange here meant gray. It turned out that yellow happened to be yellow and red meant green. So one of our first jobs is to figure out what color means what. And that's not the hard part of the symbol. The hard part of the symbol is that the guesses and the answer are applied backwards. So when you make a guess, the computer reverses the two. So, for example, we're trying to get the secret word crazy. So when we made the guess spine, the computer took spine and set that as a secret word and guessed crazy against it. And said, is there a C in spine? No. Is there an R in spine? No. Is there an A, Z, Y? And said no to all of those and gave us not in the word clues, which we didn't, well, we assumed those were not in the word clues. Well, you can assume those are not in the word clues. Those, but if you get all 5, it's either you got the word or where it's, well, no, you can't assume that. It could be an anagram. It could have been an anagram. So you can't assume that. It could have been an anagram. Then when we guessed bored, it said bored is the secret word and guessed crazy versus bored and said, is there a C in bored? No. Is there an R in bored? Yes, but it's in the wrong place, so it gave us an out of place marker. Is there an A? Yes, it's in place, so it gave us an in place marker. And then it checked the Z and the Y and said those aren't in board and gave us out of place markers. So that's how the symbol works. We have different colored symbols we have to figure out, and the guess and the answer are reversed and are applied in reverse. And so that's how we get to play. And we start with yesterday's word. So we start with crazy. Whoa, this is the custom symbol. I'm on custom symbol. Hold on. I need to be on the daily puzzle. Now playing the daily puzzle. Crazy. All right, so there's one letter from crazy in the word. Or either we have 4 letters from crazy in the word, not likely. Or we have 1 letter from crazy in the word, and it's either a Y in the last position or we don't have a Y in the word, and whatever other letter it is the end word. I'm thinking we have either a Y at the end or an R at the end, but there could be other possibilities, obviously. Those are the 2 more likely. So what kind of word do we want to guess my favorite word? Noisy, to test the Y at the end? Oh, how am I not going to test noisy? How am I going to not press enter? I can't do it. So it doesn't end in Y. So purple means yellow. Purple means yellow, and we have 1 letter from crazy and 1 letter from noisy. So let's try ending in R and putting an I in the second place. timer. So it's not the R for sure. I think that means it's not the I. So let's pick another letter. But we got two of those letters are in the word, one at the beginning, one in the middle. One. That is still possible, you're right. No, because if it was that, noisy wouldn't match, or crazy wouldn't match. Neither crazy or nor noisy would match. So I'm pretty sure there's no R or I. So I want to stick. I want to let's see. What am I going to stick at the end? We're going to stick an A at the end because we like doing crazy things like putting vowels at the end of our words. Because I don't want to end in a C. There's no Y in the word. That, and now I need two letters from timer that aren't. Hey, Ranks. Welcome to the Brain Drain. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. We are doing the symbol of the day. Awesome, awesome. We're just about to shift gears into custom mode as soon as we conquer today's symbol. I'm gonna put the S here. And if I put an S here, I'd have to put what, the ES. Hey, Mitchell. Yeah, we think purple is yellow. And we're pretty sure, we're almost certain that there's no R and that there's no I. And that we know for sure that there's no Y. Great timing, Mitchell, to get to bone up on the symbol time skills. Hey, Pancake. Great timing. We're just about to shift gears into custom mode. So it's perfect time. So this one is, so what are we going to take from, I'm looking at the second letter. The second letter is what's interesting me. Because it's got to be an N or an S. The second letter is an N or an S. If it's an N, what is the first letter? Is it a K? And it can't be, I can't think of, And if it's a K, well then Nelt. No, that doesn't match the one above it. Smell. The S's would have to be in the second position, unfortunately. First letter has to be a letter from timer, yeah. That's not I or R. Or T, yeah. So it starts with M or E. Starts with M or E. And has a T, M, or E is another, well, or a T is an M as the third letter. Enact. Enact is not possible because the A would have been green. Mommy doesn't work because we know it doesn't end in Y. And the last letter has to be in crazy, for sure. And the last letter has to be an A or a C, or it could be a Z. It could be a Z. I've been discounting it, but it could be a Z. Enema. Enema. Enema looks perfect. Enema it was. Very good, Jessica. Very good, Jessica. Awesome. I was a little stuck on that. Yeah, very good job. Very good job. Indeed. Awesome. So now it's time to have some fun. We will time to pull out the customs. Perfect timing. It's now 9 o'clock. So let me add ranks real quick to the list. Wait, did I grab the right one? O2, yeah. Alright. And then we got one from Jessica. Alright, and I got a couple more to put in. Yeah, that's what I love about the symbol, is it messes with you, and then suddenly when it shows up, it's such a moment of clarity. It feels amazing. Let me get these Wordles. Why weren't you giving me? There we go. I thought I got all these, but you guys dropped some in at the last minute, so I want to get them all in here real quick. Awesome, I'd welcome it for sure. All right, so let's start. Where am I going to start? Where am I going to start? I think I'm going to start with a Wordle for Casey as an apology, because the last Wordle of Casey's that we did, I did when Casey wasn't here because I didn't notice he disappeared. So we'll do a Wordle of Casey's first. Man, Casey, what? I, I can't keep adding these to the list as you do this. All right, we're gonna do a Wordle of Casey's. All right, 6 letters. We start with botany and cruise, and we've got nothing. Oh, we got nothing. Um, I'm gonna go with Google just to get O's everywhere. Um, right on. Yeah, I have a lot of them. I doubt I'll get to it. That's why I was trying to immediately, jump through the warm up games so that we can get to these. We got a lot of them, which is awesome. Thank you all so much for engaging with this and doing it. This is really really fun. So, do I want to guess letters? I know there's no other vowels in it, so I don't have to worry about vowels. I can guess words with nothing but consonants and one vowel that's convenient. Like I can guess. I'm just trying to see what letters I want to try. Yeah, follow and there's also borrow. Well, we don't have borrow because the B is gone. But there, yeah, double L is got some. So I want to try and make a guess for consonants. I definitely want to try a W to make sure it ends in W. Um, so let's see if we can find a word that uses 3 or 4 of those consonants. Um, Slopes, but I hopefully can find something better than that. Um, Swollen. Oh, that's too many letters. Uh, Plushy. Doesn't swollen have 2 L's in it? I thought it was 2 L's. Plushy gets me uh, the P, the L. Well, Plushy doesn't really. Plushy chests just the P and the H. Um, so I'm not really into Plushy. Uh, I am into slowed. I am into slowed a lot. Can we? Is that gonna? Will it take that? Because that's got a hyphen in it. I wonder if it'll take it. I'm going to hit enter to see if it'll take it. Nope, it's got a hyphen in it. Nope, got a hyphen in it. Right, that's the only problem with slowed. That's why I didn't like slowed. And I was just about to say that is that it's putting L. It's not testing L, but I do like the O and S we already know. Okay, yeah, I'm less in on that. Just tests the W and the D. Um, yeah, let's just do it. I'm with you. Uh, so things just got interesting. Oh, pallid would have been a great guess. Mm. Yeah, what goes between an L and an O is a very good question. Especially to end the word. Well, how does the word end? So this has to be a consonant guess. This can only be anything but a consonant guess. I want a D for sure. I want a K for sure. I want a P for sure, if I can get them. And maybe an M. Am I? I clicked this link here. No. This is your word from a couple days ago. Good call, Finland. We're still having trouble doing it again. Where is it? It's. Let me see. Is it in here? Yeah, there it is. It's right here. So that was bad copy paste on my part. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ranks. That's what it is. Yeah, we had it. We had it a couple days ago. The spreadsheet got messed up somehow when I was copying and pasting. Spreadsheet messed up when I was copying and pasting. Oh well. So let's try this one. I'll find and fix that, Casey. Let's make sure that this actually is pancakes. Custom Wordle. That says pancakes custom Wordle. No, that's yeah. Here it is. That's it's here. This one right here. I assume the REWEB. Yes, that's one we haven't done. It is by pancake. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Why would you do that to me, Pancake? You know what I use. That's why you do it to me. And now you're tricking me into not using our power pair. Am I going to do it or not? Am I going to do it or not? Well, there's lying, there's rainy. Uh, there's several things that it could be. Dying. Uh, And the I's not in the middle, so it's not lying or dying. Uh, what was the one I said? Does that have an I in the middle? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so we got vinyl in 3. All right, we only got, well, we got, that's the one that's messed up. We got 2 more Wordles from Casey in Finland, and then we're going to jump into the symbols. We'll get Casey Wordle. Hopefully this is a Casey Wordle. Let me double check that I didn't copy and paste wrong this time. Casey Wordle. Okay. Yep. Lawn figures. Alright. Oh, funny bunny. Fully. Mummy. I hate this word. So. Bulky. Yeah, I hate this word. Okay, so. We need a B, a U, a K, an F, and a P. So we can get black to get 3 of those. And then we can get P, F, R, M with morph. Oh, I love it. Frump. Yeah, I like frump even better. Frump is great. So we have an M. Now, do we try other letters or do we guess? We're going to save guess 6 for mummy. M-U-M-M-Y. We need to try a D to make sure that Casey's being nice and not saying mean things to me. It could also be yummy or dummy. So we need to try we need to start the word with a Y. We need to put in yield or something like that. Just start the word with a Y and test a D. Oh, and there's also gummy. I'm almost tempted to try gypsy. Gypsy tests yummy and gummy, leaving dummy and mummy. Well, if I try gypsy, it tells me there's two Y's, so I know that the Y is the initial Y. So it's either double Y, initial M. So let's do it. Initial M, a word with a D, and Midge. Oh, Midge to the rescue. Mummy. Woo! Midge to the rescue. Thank you, Ambrose. Squeaked by. We did some excellent choices to deduce that to eliminate possibilities. Woo! Indeed, nice job. That was a very tough decision. uh, That's funny. All right. If Finland doesn't mind, I want to get into the symbols. So we'll catch your Wordles next time. Because I want to get into symbols. Uh, oh, I keep forgetting to ping Woofer. Um, hey, somebody ping Woofer for me and ask him if he wants to join to see a symbol. Brawler, are you still here, Brawler? I see you just a little bit ago. Are you still here, Brawler? Awesome. Awesome. So this is from Brawler. I hope. This is the one. That was the link I clicked. This one. So let's hopefully I copied it. Oh boy. So the first thing we need to do is test either an O in place 2 or a Y in place 5 with another letter in place 2. So let's do the simpler one and test O in place 2. I don't like glory because it uses an O, and if it had an O, it would be we'd have the green in position 3, not in position 2. Yeah, it takes a bit. It takes a bit. Uh, Power. Just go with power. Okay, so green is almost certainly in place. So now there's a letter from noisy that ends the word that isn't a Y, is my guess. Did I say that backwards? I'm sorry if I said that backwards. I understand what I meant. So it's Yeah, there's an O. It almost certainly is O in the second place with another letter from noisy that isn't a Y at the end. Yeah, exactly. Don't say what I mean. Listen to what I say. You should know what I mean. So let's end this in, what do you want to end it in? An N or an S? I'll go with focus. Focus sounds good. So the S is at the end. Good call. And there is a U or an F in position 3. Probably a U. And that's probably what we've got. Or it's in the front. Why did I say it was in the third? It's in the front. I don't know why I said 3. It's in 1. My brain is. It's been a long day for me. Yeah. Yeah, COS. Yeah, long day for me. Um, I saw that in position 3 for some reason. I really did see red, red, green, purple is what I saw. Um, no, I'm not drunk. I haven't had anything. I am dead sober. I'm drunk on lack of sleep. I like both colds and colts. I like the tea better. Okay. Um, did I copy the wrong page again? This isn't yours? What the heck? How did I mess up so badly? This is the one I clicked. Let me. Yeah, it comes here. 207. 207. That's what it's got. 207. Brawlers. 5207. 5207. Oh, I clicked the wrong button on the sheet. Oh, we did Casey's from yesterday. Google Sheets is bad. Yeah, Google Sheets is bad. Ugh. I'm just failing today to click on Google Sheets. So for everyone who's curious, the answer is Combs. We almost got there. So let's do the right one. I have highlighted the right cell. Yeah, Worms 9207 and Brawler is 5207. But we were on 4707 or 4747. So I'm going to double check these now when I click them. Because I had it highlighted, but Google Sheets is weird. Yeah, I welcome a suggestion. 5207 matches 5207. Yeah. And I'm sorry for the bumpiness. I thought I had this working right, and apparently there's some rockiness I need to work out. Sorry about that. So That might work. That might work. Especially since the screen's so far away from me. Because I view everything on my TV across the screen. So, yeah. Oh, striping lines. That's what I'll do. Is there an easy way to just turn that on? Or you have to manually stripe lines? I'll look into that. I'll look into that. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We're here. 52027 brawler symbol. Conditional formatting can do it. Awesome. Thank you. I'll definitely look into that. That'll make things a whole lot easier. All right, brawler symbol. Let's get it into it, and we'll do this right. Okay, we got one letter possibly in place or one letter out of place. So we're of course going to try an I in the second position. We also want to try a bunch of other things. So I would try that, but that's not good. Thief. Okay. Did I not say third position again? Wow. So, we know that I is not in the third, the I is not in the word. We know that red means yellow. And that we have one word from noisy in the third position. That's not an I. And we have one word from thief at the end. That's not an F. So, can we fill those in? So I was right on the O and the E. I was right on the O and the E. So one of the letters, either B or V, starts the word. Broke. Bloke. It's bloke. Great word. Great word. I loved it. I loved it. I think my guess of above was really, really good. I think my guess of above was really good. But great word, brawler. Yeah, that was very nice. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. We got that in what, 5 was that? Yeah. Yep, you gave me one yesterday. It's right here, and we haven't done one of yours yet. Is worm actually is worm on? We haven't. Is if worms on, we'll do worms. Um, if we, and otherwise, if worm's not on, but I haven't seen worm today, we're gonna do yours. Now let's make sure that this is yours. Oh, if worm's here, we're gonna do worms. But he could be just watching in the background and showering or doing Sudoku. Bloke's a pretty good starting word. Right. So while we're finding worm, I'm going to double check to make sure this is Panthera's. 11702. Yep, this is Panthera's. I'm clicking on Panthera's. All right, so this is Panthera's. Ah, yeah, that sounds like what Worm does about this time. Hey, Logan, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm glad you showed up. We'll be able to after we do Panthera's, we'll do your symbol next. That'll be awesome. Good timing, man. Good timing, man. So we're doing Panthera's symbol. Let's see what we got. Oh, oh, Panthera. That was an excellent word. Whatever it is, your strategy for giving me 2 and 1 and 2 is beautiful. Excellent word. I'm already in love with it. Um, Excellent word. Because you knew which word I was going to start with. That's beautiful. I commend you already. All right. Right. I would try Sinon, but it's not quite in the right places. Yeah, this is metagaming to the max. Ends in Eon. That's very possible. It could be like Axion easily. Uh, but it could also be North. But no, that wouldn't give us an S and a Y somewhere else or an I somewhere else. So NO something with an I. No. Issy or C. Yeah, I'm almost with you that the I means green. Let's try Axion, just as a try. I mean, it does. Yeah, let's try Axion. Okay, so we are almost certainly right on Eon. Uh, what other Eons are there? Onion. That was an evil word, Panther. That was an evil word, Panther. That was very good. That was metagame to the max. Very nice. We still enjoyed it heavily, Panthera, because you definitely hit me hard perfectly. That was an excellent word, though. Alrighty, is Olima here? Mentioned that he might be showing. Oh, Logan just showed up. That's right. Logan just showed up, and I promised Logan. Okay, so let me make sure that this is Logan's, since you know, Logan is 88504. 88504. All right. Have I skipped you, Ambrose? I'm sorry. We'll get you next. I did. I thought I'd done one of yours. I thought I'd done one of yours. And I wanted to be sure to get Logan since he's only submitted one and we haven't done one of his yet. So, but we'll definitely do yours next, Ambrose. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Noisy. Okay. Do we think the IE or do we think the T? Should be easy to test. So we need... But unfortunately, if it's IE, what are we going to stick between the I and the E? We can't stick... It can't stick an H between the I and the E. Can't stick an A between the I and the E. Can't stick an O between the I and the E. It's definitely the T. Yeah, Yep, Ranks, I was just saying the same thing. Yep. Yeah, I was just saying the same thing. So, it's definitely the T. Now, let's see. What do we want to put before that T? Off sounds great. Cloth? Let's go with cloth. Off is right. Broth. Okay. Froth. What other letters are there? There's froth. Oh, and unfortunately, the problem with symbol is we can't just guess random letters because we don't know which one's right. Is there anything but froth? Is troth a word? Roth. I think I've heard Roth, maybe. I'm going with froth. It's froth. Nice. Nice word. Nice word. Good one, Logan. We got that in 5. Troth and Roth are both less common words. All right, good to know. So, now, where's Ambrose? There's Ambrose's. Let's make sure this is Ambrose's before I make a fool of myself again. Ambrose's is 4249. 4249. Let's go. All right, Worm. Awesome. Glad you're here. Welcome back. Welcome back. After we do Ambrose's symbol, we'll do yours as probably the last symbol of the night. So let's hit Ambrose's. We'll start with Noisy because you know how I do. Okay. I'm still going to go hot. There's not enough there for me to test yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, Ambrose. You gave me an anagram of noisy. Okay. Right. So, what is the letter in noisy that's not in the word? Well, yeah, a near anagram almost. Yeah. Bison. Bison doesn't match because the words in the word we have to start with a letter in noisy. And their second letter has to not be in noisy. Yeah, O must be in. You're absolutely right. Uh, Scion. Scion. Oh, Scion is wrong. Scion is wrong because the I would be in place. Cyan is not the guess. The I would be in place. Uh, Irony. Irony is not possible because the I would be in place. Or not the I, the Y would be in place if it was irony. Uh, can't be bison because the first letter has to be in the word noisy. Sin. Opsin. Opsin. Um. Omnis. Omnis matches the clue. I don't know if it's a word. Omnis does match for sure. I don't know if it's a clue or if it's a word. We'll try. It's not the word. It does end in S though. Yeah, it sounded good. So it does end in S. We know the I is not in position 2 or 3 or 4. So it starts with I, ends with S. And we have an O-N. I mean, we still could have is. It took it. And I think it checks the dictionary, so. Uh, irons. Irons looks good. Okay. Icons. Anybody see anything but icons? That's all I've got. Yeah. Awesome. Good one, Ambrose. I like that one a lot. What did we get? 6 on that? Right? 6? Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. And then Worm. Worm's here, right? Worm said he was here. He's still here, right? See you later, Ambrose. We'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. And we'll do one more. We'll do worms. What the heck? What was that, worm? What was that, worm? That was funny. I'm dying. That was, yeah. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? And it even came in purple for you. It even picked purple for you. That is the best metagaming of all. That is the best metagaming of all. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everyone. And I'm going to call it here. Uh, and we'll see you tomorrow for the brain drain. And we'll see hopefully a good chunk of you in about 10-15 minutes on ranked stream. You'll be starting in just a little bit and doing Wordles and other stuff, but different ones than I do. So it's more fun that we've already been having, but different. So it's great. And I'll do that streamer thing. If you haven't, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my shorts. I'd love it. I really appreciate it. And we will see you later on.